Hello guys and girls, FoxyRaven-TV here with another Fallout 76 video, and in this video here we are gonna myth bust something again, maybe or maybe not. People have been saying that if you put an explosive second star on the Gauss minigun, you will deal more damage, you will deal more explosion damage as well. We're gonna test this out. So first of all, we have my Bloodied with weapon speed, 3 agility. And what we also have is we have an explosive mod here. We're gonna put that on as well later on, but first of all we're going inside of West and test this version out of it. If we look at the armor that I'm using, they're non-legendary. The only thing that I did is crafted calibrated shock on my Hellcat legs. As you can tell, that's all. The helmet is standard. The arms, standard. And standard. The torso do have emergency protocol because that is the best solution for a Bloodied. But as you can tell, it doesn't add any damage. They're non-legendary, all of the power armor that I'm using. All of them. If we go into the build, you will see I do not have tenderizer on. Tenderizer is down here. Yeah, there we go. And over here, I took off the adrenaline. We have no perk cards that burst up our damage the longer we shoot or the more targets we hit. Nothing of that sort. This will deal the same damage all the time. I even have awareness just to see the super mutants, armor resistance, and resistances in general. Just for the lols, right? Long load, and so on and so on. As you can tell, nothing. Legendary, right here. So nothing boosts our damage the more we shoot or over time. We're gonna totally try to myth bust this. Gonna kill this hound first. Don't want that out here. That it? Yep, there we go. Let's get inside the West Tech. We're gonna go into first person mode because I think that is easier to aim with a gun like this here. Gonna crouch here. Gonna have a look. Come on. Detected. You can see armor resistance is really not there. It has a lot of fire, cryo, and the poison resistance, but overall energy and damage resistance is not there really. It's less than 100 for a level 100 super mutant. Gonna fire next to him. That's 16 damage. Can you see that? 16 damage. 17, 16, 17, 16, 17, 16. That might actually be because, let's see. Yeah, the other super mutant, as you can tell. The other one actually has lesser. As you can tell, he has 165 in the cryo, fire, and poison resistance, but lesser damage resistance, right? While this one has higher damage resistance. Do they have the same energy resistance? They do. But this one has a little less. So he takes 17 damage. This one takes 16 damage because he has a little higher. 108 to the torso. What about this one here? Little over 100 resistance. He still takes 16 damage in explosions. And 107 to the torso. We don't want to care about these dogs here. But overall, their resistances are similar. This one is only level 60, that's weird though. There we go, level 100. 102 in damage resistance, right? Still 16 damage. 107 to the torso. This one has a little less than 100. Still 16 damage. 109 and 108 to the torso. We're gonna round that up. And let's just say 110 to the torso. And all of the super mutants are level 100 so far. That's a legendary. This one had 100. Did you see that? Absolutely 100. This one has 91 in resistance. And takes 16 damage in explosions. Even though we get closer and closer. We are actually on him right now. Look at that. 111 damage. But he still takes 16 explosion damage. This one has 84 resistance, 17 damage. So 16 and 17 damage is the numbers. 100 resistance, still 16 explosion damage. Look, we're getting closer now. Now we're hitting the target. Did you see that 108? Because we hit him, but he still takes 16 explosion damage. You did see that. I mean, I did, so I know you did as well. This one, he has 115 damage resistance. He takes 15 damage with explosions. And 103 to the legs. Right. We're gonna get outside of Westtech now. Oh, we didn't kill this one here. 91. 16 explosion damage. Look, still 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. Even though we hit him with 108, it's still 16 damage resistance. So we're looking from 15 to 17 damage inside of Westtech. It's only 2 damage numbers lower if the resistance are lower than 100. So 15 to 17 explosion damage and around 110 if we hit them in the torso, no matter what really. Some of them were 105, some of them were 112 and so on. So we're gonna say around number 110. But it doesn't matter if 110 was the case and we're adding explosion on it. It should be 120 at least. And yeah, let's get in here. I'm gonna destroy this, possibly. You can see the damage, it do get up on the weapon card, though. Do you see that? Even though we have, I mean, yeah, it does get up. That is weird. Is it lying, though? Is that the case? We will find out. I was so lucky I had enough script to do this, because I actually did not know if I had that. Anywho, so now, as you can tell, it is Bloodied with explosion. Projectile explode for 20% more damage. So, it has 20 more explosion damage, but it also is spawned with 15. The damage number went up, and it went up a lot. I'm not gonna deny that. I did see that on the weapon card, but we also know that weapon cards are telling lies. We have seen that several million of trillion times. Getting in here, gonna make sure. 101, right? Let's see. 94 explosion damage. 94! I mean 49. 50. Guys and girls, we found a bug. It's actually dealing half of the explosion damage. Did you see 111, right, to the torso? But the explosion damage was 51. This one is legendary. Look here. 110 to the torso, but the explosion damage is 50. That is almost half of the damage, guys and girls. It's dealing in radius, in a radius with the explosion. So I'm sorry, but it actually does work. It absolutely works. Oh, it died to the explosions. Yeah, it's a bug, guys and girls. So I'm sorry. This is gonna get fixed at some point, because this is truly a bug. This is actually a bug. Before we put that 20% on, we dealt like maximum of 17 damage to the lowest of the lowest. Now we're dealing 94. How is that 20%? Absolutely bugged. So don't get mad when this gets fixed, because it will get fixed. Trust me. This absolutely will get fixed, guys and girls. This is broken. Absolutely is broken. It absolutely works. It works. When the server behaves, of course. It's funny because I'm on a private server, so it should work. But yeah, it absolutely does work. That is broken. I'm just gonna say that straight up. It is incredible, broken, guys and girls. So that means any weapon with explosion that is born with explosion has the secondary star with explosion on it. So that means grenade launchers. That means Fat Mans. So a 2-shot Fat Man, guys and girls, with the secondary star as explosive. That would just be freaking crazy if that works on that as well. If it boosts the damage so much. I mean, we don't even need to shoot at them. Oh. Need to hit the floor, really. It's dying. To the radius of, I mean, the area of effect. Yeah, the Gauss minigun is broken. Not only that, but I suspect others are as well. Suspect the Gauss rifle and so on are broken in the same way. So yeah, myth confirmed. To take it in a Mythbusters term, it is not busted. It's actually confirmed. Right here, on tape. I mean that it was so clear to see, absolutely clear to see, that this actually works. But as I said before, do not get angry or mad, because this is of course gonna get fixed at some point. Absolutely is, because this is not how it's supposed to work. Not even close. But yeah, anywho, guys and girls. That means on bows as well. If you have a bow that has explosive and you put the explosion arrows on as well. Holy crap. Oh well. Anywho, guys and girls, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.